Hello everyone, Joanne with StampingInTheValley.com, and welcome to my craft room. I wanted to share this pretty card with you today. Isn't that pretty, those butterflies? I did that with the Butterfly Gala bundle. It comes with this punch. We're going to talk about this punch in just a moment. If you order $25 in product from me, these are the 2 free card kits for the month of January. They change every month. That's all you have to do is click on the big blue button at my online store at Stampin' in the Valley, place a $25 order, and I will send you these 2 free card kits. Remember, it is time for celebration. Let's move this away. Our new catalog, the Occasions catalog, I can't open it, will be launching July. I really want the summer to come, don't I, guys? January 3rd. And this pairs with this catalog right here called Celebration. And these items in here are free. It all depends on how much that you order from either the annual catalog, the Occasions catalog, either one, it doesn't matter. At every $50 increment, you will get to pick something out of the Celebration catalog that's free. Some of the items in here are at $100, but they are well worth it. Honest to goodness, guys, I have gotten so much free merchandise in just the past month. Being a demonstrator, I'm allowed to pre-order. We are having a special coming up. If you want to become a demonstrator, please wait until the 3rd of January because the special is fantastic. For $99, you can choose $175 worth of product, plus then you'll get your 20% discount, plus everything that is offered with Stampin' Up. Wonderful videos, tutorials, help, everything that you need for crafting, along with a great reduction on your crafting supplies. Now, the second option is it's $129. You still get $175 worth of product, but you also receive this tote. This tote is worth $50, so you're really getting it for $30. So if you travel with your stamps and your accessories, you might think about getting this tote. It's $129. That is like one of the best recruiting specials that they've had in a very long time. So let's get back to this card right here. Butterfly Gala. I'm so happy they brought butterflies back. I've had so many comments from you guys about the butterflies. Loving, loving, loving butterflies, because I'm always like, if you ever have a place on a card that you need to add something, put a butterfly. It's just so easy. So these butterfly stamps, there's 4 different ones. And if you look right here, they are attached. Okay, right there, they are attached. This way, when you stamp it, and I'll show you this, and then you put your punch, they are perfectly positioned. Absolutely perfectly positioned. And you get both of them out of one stamp. Isn't that amazing how they attached all of these? So this one kind of has like a feather look to it. Let's see if I put that behind my hand. You might see it better like that. Okay, has like a feather look to it. This has some dots and just some, like almost like mosaic looking. Let's see, this is more of a pattern. Pretty, very pretty. Almost like a paisley looking thing. Then this has lines on it. And as you can see, they've been well used because I have really enjoyed using this set. I'll be back in a moment and we're going to put that card together. Let's go over the dimensions of this card. I have Lemon Lime Twist, and it's 11 by 4 1/4, scored at 5 1/2. It will open like this. My inside layer is 4 3/4 by 3 1/2 of regular Whisper White. It will go in the card like that. My outside layers are my first layer here is Sahara Sand, and it's 5 1/4 by 4. My second layer is the beautiful Gingham Gala, and in Lemon Lime Twist, and it's 5 by 3 3/4. Then I have a piece right here of Scrap Whisper White, and we're going to stamp some butterflies. I've moved in my Scrap Whisper White, and I've got my butterflies up here. I've already stamped this one in Lemon Lime Twist, and see what I'm talking about, how they are perfectly proportioned because they are hooked together here. So this was the first one I used. And this one I'm going to do in, let's just do this in Berry Burst. So we'll just tap, tap. Nice solid ink on there. And we're going to stamp this right here. And I've got my foam mat because we are using photopolymer. Very pretty, very, very pretty. Oh, that is just, the detail is amazing. Now this one right here, we're going to stamp in the pool party right here. So let me move that in. Ink that up very nicely, and then right here. Just like that. Perfect, absolutely perfect. Now, we're going to talk about what to do with the little lines that make the butterfly in the middle. Let me bring this card in and show this to you. This right here, the butterfly body, okay? You have 2 lines of the butterfly body, just like this. And so one's for the little one and one's for the big one. But you don't want to stamp it first. You want to punch these out first so that then you can line up that little black line exactly where you need it. Let's bring our punch in here. You're going to love this. And you just slip this in and just line it up, and you get both butterflies, and they're perfect because the stamp is hooked together. Do you not love that? So I'm just going to punch these 3. Just kind of eyeball around it. Get your little nice white border. 2. And then this one. So much fun. With this punch is really fantastic. Right there. Okay. Now, right here, I'm just going to flip that over, and I want to put a little note in Tuxedo Memento black ink, and I'm going to just stamp that right here, just like that. And I'm going to punch that out with our little label punch right here. It fits in here perfectly. It really does. I didn't know if it would be too big for this punch, but it's not. It's an absolute perfect fit, as you can see. So let me punch that out. We'll move all this aside. Let's get our elements up here. And I'm going to bring in our inside piece, because that I want my solid butterfly right here, and I want that in Lemon Lime Twist, just like that, here in the corner, just like that. Remember, wait to do the body. We're going to do that in just a minute. I'm getting an envelope. I don't know why I don't take these out when I'm there we go. Okay, Lemon Lime Twist and a butterfly, and I'm going to put it on an angle just like that. Now, what we want to do, I'm going to close up my pool party, and I want to, on the inside of the card, I want to stamp my sentiment that says, "The good things in life are better with you," and I want that in Berry Burst. Just like that. Perfect. Okay, now we have the inside finished. Now we're going to bring our butterflies back in, and I'm just going to line them up, the little sweet little butterflies. Let's see, and then a Lemon Lime Twist. Good. Now you have your little ones and your big ones. Let me get that so that everybody can see. Okay, and we want to use, I'm going to move my envelope out of the way, put all my finished things up in the corner there, and close my Berry Burst so I don't stick my fingers in that. Now we're going to put the Memento black ink, Tuxedo black, and the little ones get this little line. Now, look at it, because one end is a little bit more, just slightly more bulbous than the other end. I don't really even know if it matters. But anyway, I put that on the top. And I go ahead and I ink that up. And right in here, you see this white space. Let that camera kind of focus. Let's see. Okay, is it focusing today? What's going on here? Do I have too much light? Let's turn that off. Okay, there we go. Now it'll focus better. This little white space in here is where that little line needs to go. So we're going to put that there. I'm going to just add a little bit more ink, and I'm going to take this and go right in the center there. Perfect. Perfect. And I'm going to do all three of these little guys. And let me pull this down. I want to really look over it if I can. Okay. That one even came out better because I really looked over it. Okay. That's perfect. Now we take the longer line, and again, if you really look close, it almost seems like one end is just a little bit more bulbous than the other, and that you kind of want on the top if you can really pick it out. I'm going to pull this down so that I can really look over it, just like that. And then I'll show you how to add the little antenna. I'm a little off on that one. That's okay. We can always punch it again, but I think we're going to be okay. Right there. Okay. Good. Now, let me move in our card first. And we're going to start to put this together. First, I'm going to attach the inside piece, and we're just going to use some snail. Like that. We're going to leave a nice border around, just like that. Pretty. Okay. Then out here, we're going to attach our Sahara sand piece, again with snail. We don't have anything embossed, so we're good to go with our snail. You know, a lot of times when we emboss things, I always tell you guys to use the Tombow because it gets in all the nooks and crannies, kind of like the English muffins. And now we're going to leave our nice border, equal amount around this card base. Just like that. And now we're going to put our gingham Gala on here. Oh, and it has little checks on one side and large checks on the other. Let's look at this. Wait a minute. Let's do this one with the little checks up, just to be a little bit different. So we'll do that. Pull this down and add the border again. Let that nice border frame it out. The reason why I use the Sahara sand, I want you guys to look at this. When you are starting to craft and starting to layer things, sometimes when you have color on color, you need to lift it off of the base color. That's why the Sahara sand is under here. It blended in too much with just the tone on tone. So that's why I put the Sahara sand underneath it, to lift the color up off of the card. All right, now we are going to attach our little note here. Let me get my butterflies off of there. Okay. And a little note is going to go on with some mini dimensionals. Get some of those here. We're just going to use 3 of these. Right here, and just peel these little backs off. And then I'm going to attach that here, and this is great because I can use my gingham to line up on a line so that everything is straight. That right there. A little note. Pretty. Now what we're going to do is take our glue dots, and this is the way our mini glue dots come. They come in a box. You always see me use those that are free with the paper pumpkin, and I use them a whole lot. But right now I'm going to use these because, excuse me, it's easy to get it off of the spool. We want to place each butterfly one at a time, and then we're going to put our antenna. So I'm bending my wings up a little bit. I'm pulling the glue dot back. I'm just going to pick it up on the back of the body right there of the butterfly. And I'm going to place this like this, making sure that my wings don't hang off. Then with this one, there is a large set of the antenna and the small set. On this one, I used the large on all of them. I really and truly, I didn't see the little one there. It's so small. But on this one, we're going to use the little one also. So as you attach your butterflies, you want to place their antenna. And then just hold this down, look over it, and stamp. Isn't that beautiful? That's how I got that little effect right there. Isn't that fun? Now from there, we'll add a little one up here. And again, I'm bending the wings, picking up a glue dot, and just going to place it like they're flying. Now I'm going to use the little antenna, or whatever, I don't know what to call those things. I guess they are antenna. And put them up here. And that is so sweet. Either one is fine, but I really like the little with the little. I'll say that. Now over here I'm going to place a lemon lime twist, bend the wings up just a little bit, pick up a glue dot, and place this here. And get your little antenna. Oh, this is so much fun. It's like we're building butterflies, guys. And I am going to use this one. We're fine. I'm just going to put that right there. And we're going to go the other way. As you can see, what I'm doing with the butterflies is if one goes one way, then the other one goes the other way. Now we're going to use the larger antenna. Cute. Now we're going to do the pool party. And we're going to get the big one here. Now you can put rhinestones, anything that you really want. I'm going to put him going that way. And large antenna here. Poke those up. And one more, and we are done with our project. Thank you so much for coming and joining me today in my craft room. I appreciate everyone that tunes in, and please subscribe to my channel if you like the videos that I do. There'll be a whole lot, now we're going to use the little one. There'll be a whole lot of videos coming up with this new catalog launch. Of course, I'm off for the week, and I really love to be in this craft room, and there is our card. Isn't that beautiful and fun and fast for today? With butterflies flying all over the place. I love that. So remember, with this punch, the way it's set up is the way it is set up in the stamp set. They are connected. If you just wanted to use one, you could block this out with washi tape or a sticky note and just use one if you wanted to do that. You know, or even block out the top one and just punch the lower one. But you could do that with washi tape and just kind of mask stuff off. But I love that they are connected because it's perfectly lined up with this punch. And here is our result. Beautiful cards for today, guys. Pretty, pretty. Right there. This is the Butterfly Gala in the new Occasions catalog. Please go to stampinginthevalley.com, click on the big blue button, order any and all of your Stampin' Up! Products. If you're thinking about becoming a demonstrator, The 3rd of January would be the best time. Which one do you like better, guys? The large check, the small check? And go ahead and let's do this. Go ahead and comment, and I'll pick somebody and I'll send you these cards. Okay? So just go ahead and write a little comment down there or share my video for me. I really do appreciate that. I'll pick somebody out and I will send you these 2 cards. How's that? Nice. Happy crafting.